Meet little Timmy with totally legit stats, who is smart, but he is full of potential. Now meet adult Timmy, who is now useless and unemployed. So what changed between the two? Let's find out.
I'm hit. Are you winning, son? Dad!
Am I winning? What is winning? Who controls winning? Why has he asked me this? Is he disappointed in me? Since the dawn of man, there's been winners and there's been losers. Am I one of the losers, or am I one of the winners?
So, how do you feel? To be the failure in the eyes of your own father. Especially true for 80% of students who are unemployed, even after graduation. And it is quite a sad reality today, especially from this generation, who lack a lot of skills, commitment, and really just don't want to work hard. It is as simple as that. But let's look down a deeper into the psyche of how today's kids are brought up. Now, the biggest culprit of this is definitely internet. Now, how so? It has rotten the mind of many. Many kids were distracted from actually going out and committing themselves to some kind of skill. Rather than that, we have ChatGPT, which has been provided to us on a silver platter, basically, and now things have become easy. Making letters, super easy. Doing projects, 100% easy. It does not require you to think. It does not require you to even be a Olympic medalist. It does not require you to have any kind of contribution, really. All you have to do is read out a prompt, write out the prompt, and voila, you have the result. The internet has made things easier for people, and that makes them dumber. Being dumb is not the problem here. The problem is a lack of urgency that we see in today's culture, especially a lot of the kids who are basically just at home doing nothing. They might blame a lot of the world for it, but in reality, the problem is in them. They have not tried to do anything to acquire any kind of skill, and even if they have graduated, really, in today's culture, it is of no use, as they lack any kind of communication skills. They lack any kind of personality, character to back their graduation certificates. It doesn't matter, because they have not put in the work. All they have done is somehow moderately really pass the exam, average marks, not really committing to build a skill, and choosing kind of streams like English major, which I have done, which was easier, I guess. And here we are, really not done anything to achieve greatness. And I feel the same way, a simple disappointment. And you can see that, you can feel that. And it is true for all of the kids in India right now, who are just sitting by at home, and either they are completely spoiled brats living in privilege, So now let's get to this image and this image. What do you have in common? They are both privileged, right? The thing is, they are still successful despite the privilege they have, despite how much spoiled they have been. All the money, all the resources, all the opportunities they have gotten, they acquired it, right? But what made them great was commitment to work hard, perseverance, to never give up, obsession, chasing their dream. What are we doing today? Not chasing, no. we are simping. Simping for some internet e-thoughts, And it is kind of really sad reality of today's culture. What builds the character that can back you up? Well, simply having the skill to prove that you're worthy of achieving greatness. It's as simple as that. If you are an artist, draw every day, 1,000 pictures, 2,000 pictures a week, I don't know. Let's say you have gotten an opportunity for the first time to draw a mural on the wall. If you have not drawn 1,000 pictures every single day, practiced every moment of your life, that's the first thing you want to do, which you have never done before. And if you are good enough, you probably will do just fine. But if you've never even practiced every single day or put in the work, hard work to acquire that skill, having a moderate skill is not going to help you draw a mural, really. You're just going to waste money and probably live in the middle of the project. Now, here's the problem with a lot of the kids today. They are so short-sighted and so impatient, they give up right before achieving anything. And that's just the reality of the most teenagers today. Why am I talking about this? I'm talking about potential. Potential in reality is just a scam. Okay, it is an illusion. And talent, as the saying goes, potential without hard work is a wasted talent. And that's what you are. Having a lot of potential, no hard work, no talent, and nothing to show for. All you are, a hollow person who has wasted his days away living in procrastination and expecting and dreaming that he will become something great. Oh, the money. All you're doing is just hollow dreams and living in the shadow of your own father, who looks at you like a failure that you are. But, he's a decent man. At least you have that privilege. But most were desperate, and even after that, they are not able to achieve anything. They are guilty. They know that. But they lack the urgency to create something that will make them at least worthy in the eyes of their own father. And it's not about approval. It's about being a man. It's about being not a man-child, not a boy, but an actual worthy man, full of skills and worthy of respect. And that's what makes you an amazing personality, But you are not that, are you? I hope you succeed on that. And subscribe. Thank you. And I hope that I will achieve that greatness. And I want to reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Subscribe.